Hi everyone, this is Cheryl and welcome back to That's It. This is every parent's nightmare to have one of your child missing at the age of 16, 14, 15, whatever the age is the worst parent's nightmare. Well, this 16-year-old boy named Jordan Manny Collins, and he goes by Manny, been missing since May 8th of this year. And he was last seen by his father, and this is devastating um, to hear that a missing 16-year-old boy went missing, and authorities are saying that he is missing against his will. Someone basically took him against his will. And this is Manny, 16-year-old boy, had has his life ahead of him. You know, they have not ruled out anything yet, but they're saying that he's been missing since May 8th. It's been like almost like what 20 days, I believe. We're heading into June, and he was last seen on May 8th with his father. Now they're saying that he's not really cooperating with their authorities, but the police officers are saying that there is someone else, a person of interest, but I think they're not giving too much away because they don't want to spook the father. I believe the father probably did something to his son, maybe have him disappear somewhere because apparently, according to the mother, Ashley Berry, that they have different religion um, aspect. Like, I don't know what type of religion the father is, but it seemed like the mother is very, I would say laid back. Opposed to the father, he's more religion that he wanted to instill that in his son. But I believe the son doesn't want to do that, I believe. And according to the mother, that the father was very absent in Manny's life until most recently. Then he started to be more present. So this is a missing flyer that I wanted to share with you guys. If you guys know any information on what happened, Manny was missing in Columbia. Let me write this up. Not write this down. Columbia Heights in Minnesota. So this is the missing flyer. 16 years old. He was can't speak. He has been missing since May 8th, like I said, from Columbia Heights, Minnesota. He was near a 4900 block of University Avenue, wearing a white beaded tank top, a red and black plated pants. Authorities believe he was taken against his will and has a name of a person of interest. If you know something, say something. If you see something, say something. Please report it to the authorities. Please let the mother and the grandmother know where their son is. And like I said, he was last seen by the father. If anyone has surveillance or any footage of anything that happened that day, please let the authorities know in Minnesota, because the mother is in agony and she's just in distraught, and I can't even imagine what she's going through. And my heart goes out to her, and we be praying for her son to return safely. Oh, it's just sad. Like, I don't like hearing stuff like that, but I know this is the world that we live in, and things are just evil and sad that this 16-year-old boy was taken against his will. Now, like I said, the authorities did not mention the father, but I believe the father had something to do with the disappearance of Manny. Now, this is what the police authorities are saying, and I just want to read this to you. It says police have a person of interest in the 16-year-old disappearance. Police investigated the disappearance of the 16-year-old Columbia Heights boy, said they have established a person of interest in the case and say that they believe he went missing against his will. Now, like I said, they're not reporting who it is, but I suspect it's the father, because the father's not cooperating. You would think, if your 16-year-old son or daughter went missing, you think you will have a united front with the mother of your child who's in agony, who's doing a press conference and want her son to come home, safely and sound, and the father's not cooperating with the authorities. To me, that's a little suspect. Like, why are you not cooperating? Why are you not helping out to help the authorities in the best in their abilities to find Manny? And this is very crucial. It's been 20 days and they still haven't found anything. So I want you to listen in to the mother, Ashley Berry, press conference that she made. And like I said, it's just heartbreaking. And if you have seen anything, please say something. Please report it to the authorities. There's so much I can do because I don't live there, but I am using my YouTube platform to speak out because I can't imagine, excuse me, having a child missing. I don't have children of my own yet. However, I do have nieces, and I can't even imagine them 16 years old, taken against their will and just afraid and scared and don't know what's going on. I would be frantic. I would be all over the place, and I would go heaven on earth to find them, and have the authorities. Obviously, they're doing something as well too in their investigation. So take a listen to Ashley Berry, the mother of Manny Collins, and what she had to say in the press conference. Pardon me, sorry.
Manny, if you looking at this, if you somewhere that you're capable of listening to this, or you see me, just know that I love you, and you know how much I'm worried. Manny has never ran away before. This is unlike him. I've been sending him cash apps. It's still there. He hasn't used. I send him allowance every Thursday. He uses it. His phone's been off since the 8th at 4 a.m. Pinged again at 11 on May 11th on Mother's Day for 3 minutes, and then went off. I don't know. If you're watching this, Manny, we need you to come home. You got a whole lot of people that care about you right now. You love so much. I don't know. He's a good kid. He's 16. He has his whole life ahead of him. He had goals. He had plans. He had plans. He just got a job at Planet Fitness. We had plans to go get his Social Security card before he went missing. He had plans.
My heart just breaks. I can't imagine what she's going through, and this is her only son. So I can't even imagine what she's going through. The grandmother's going through. Very good kid, have his good head on his shoulder. He has his whole life ahead of him, and I just hope and pray that they find him. I hope and pray this person of interest will cooperate with the authorities and bring him home. And whatever issues, whoever took him, just let him go. Let him go, and let the mother have some peace because she's just in agony, and no parent should go through this, having their child be missing and be taken against their will. It's just incredibly sad. And before I go, you guys, I want to let you listen to the third part of the press conference, and you hear what the sheriff authorities have to say as well in regards to the disappearance of Manny Collins. So take a listen.
His father come out and said something. I'm praying his father come out and speak eventually. That's the last place he was. And yeah. Just that's it. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to keep this aside here. Excuse me 1 second. 16-year-olds don't just disconnect the way Manny did via social media.
No, they don't.
So I would say we're all convinced that he has disappeared against his will. We do have some investigative leads. We do have a person of interest who has so far not been helpful, despite the fact you would expect he would want to be helpful. That said, we're very guarded about information right now because we want to protect the integrity of the investigation most of all. Yeah, I don't have that information.
I can't hear the questions. It's talking so loud.
Yeah, actually, I'll just defer that. If you don't mind, I'll just leave that open for the sake of the investigation. Yeah, it is a residential area in Columbia Heights, and right off of University Avenue, which is the piece that we're most interested in. We canvassed for video. That lots of people have cameras, doorbell cameras, and so on. Businesses do too, but there may be something that we missed or that we didn't connect with, which is why we're asking for the assistance of the media. I'm not certain where he was last seen or his connection to the market, but for sure he had been in the area for some time when his whereabouts were known, and that as I would imagine he would have been seen at that market because it's a pretty important place in that neighborhood. I don't have that information. Well, we're always open to possibility. That said, is that I think we feel pretty confident that there is no threat to the community, that this was very specific to Manny.
He was probably targeted.
But nothing's off the table at this point, which is why we're guarded about what we offer in terms of information. That's pure speculation. There's nothing to suggest that that's real.
Manny was in school. He was going to online school, St. Paul public schools, and he wasn't doing too well in school. That was the whole purpose of him going to his dad's for a little bit, because his dad is really good at math, so I figured he can help in areas that I couldn't. So he went over there this past month. He loved basketball. He plays basketball all the time. Skateboard. Gym, he loves to work out. Game. His camera he wears all the time.
Do Manny and his father have a good relationship?
They did. From the beginning, his dad was always there. These past few years, it's been rocky. He just came back into his life. And it's been some other things. His dad is different religion or whatever, and
we don't know what type of religion he is.
They had their ups and downs about that, because I'm one way, his dad's one way, and my son, he didn't want to be a part of certain things, and they had their ups and downs about that. But for the most part, he loved his dad. He looked up to him. He believed anything he says. I don't know.
I just want to ask, I think you mentioned his phone wasn't working after the 8th, but maybe you got a ding at 11 or on the 11th? I'm sorry.
Yeah, the last contact we had, me and his girlfriend, was the 8th at 4 a.m. Because I texted him at 3. I told him I sent him his allowance. He liked it. He said, "I love you. I appreciate you, Mom. I'll see you soon." That was at 4:02. His girlfriend, they fall asleep every day on the phone. Her last contact was about almost 4 a.m. That was the last time. And then I guess whoever has his phone, it turned back on May 11th for 3 minutes. And then it went back off. And that was the last contact.
Do you know where he was doing the FaceTime from?
At his dad's. He was at his dad's. Yeah.
So the dad is not being cooperative, or is he participating in the search for Manny?
We have spoken to Dad. Investigators have multiple times.
And is he cooperative?
No.
No, I really can't go into that right now to kind of protect the
Obviously, he's
integrity
not
of the investigation.
cooperating.
So,
Can you share maybe how this case is a little bit different than some other missing person cases?
Okay, let's stop right there. Obviously, the father is a person of interest, you guys. He was the last person to see his son. And you heard what the mother said, Ashley. She said that, they had a disagreement, in regards to religion. Manny didn't want to accept his father's religion, which we don't know what it is. And the mother, like I said in the beginning of this video, she was more lenient. Like she just wanted her son to figure it out on his own, older. So, pardon me about my dog. You're just playing around. Anyway, so it may be a disagreement because of that. And like the mother said, the father was very absent in the beginning of Manny's life, and now he wants to be more involved. So maybe he missed out, but that's not the mother's fault, I don't believe. It's probably the father, but I don't want to get into that. And I just hope and pray that the father do cooperate. If the father do have something to do with the disappearance of his son, please do the right thing and turn him in, pardon me. And if anyone has seen anything or hear anything, please contact the authorities in Minnesota. Please let someone know whatever you have witnessed, whether it's big or small. Please, for the sake of the mother, my heart goes out to her. I will be praying for her and praying for Manny, for him to come home safely and sound with no harm in his body or anything. So I pray for that, and I will definitely keep you guys more updated in regards to this. Let me know what you think about this video and what I have reported. If you like this video, please share, like, and comment, and let me know your thoughts of the disappearance of Manny Collins. And again, we will be praying for you and for your son to return home safely without any harm done to him. And my heart goes out. So thank you so much for watching. That's it, and I will see you guys next time.